Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The RPO, it's complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Tight end now in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. Third and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
So Eastern Michigan's offense will go to work for the first time today.
Shouldn't have run it twice.
Got a guy in the backfield
Good God.
That certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Jesus
he's a
Christ.
beast,
What a way to
but I would
start.
argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need
There we go. That's about right.
Setter, and he can be that.
That guy is
Sometimes
fast.
Up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
But they need him to show up when it matters the most. And there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. That's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
They'll try to get it through the air. Finds the tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Eagles will hustle to the line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the
For the
ground.
love of God.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they get closer and closer to Pater. Trying to impose their will with the run.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Rides the back on the option to give. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Third and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for again here on fourth.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
Jesus
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
What a disaster.
Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all take.
And he takes it in
Jesus
for the
Christ.
score. Touchdown, Eagles.
The offense goes as he goes, so
bunch of
really no
horseshit.
surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that
2
team.
runs, I couldn't get a yard.
And the extra point
2.
is good, and it's 7-0.
All right.
They're coming out to tee it up for the
Good
kickoff,
Lord.
and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop. At
Trying
the
out some new
19.
stuff, too, so we're okay.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
There we go.
Breaks into the open.
Oh, get a
In college
Jay.
football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks.
Wow.
Keeps it on pace for
I
success.
think I got it. So.
Out of the gun, the running back
Jesus.
has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You just need more from your offensive
Run,
line. Second and
offense,
short
come
like that,
on.
you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. No huddle here for the offense.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Good
Really
grief.
nice route. Great job looking that football in. You
All
can
right.
tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Lost to fire on 2nd down.
That
Got
was
rid of
stupid.
it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's
Wow.
incomplete.
This is
It
bad.
seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Wants to keep it in the air.
There we go. Flooding.
Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure.
Jesus.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of
See if
the
I can get
pocket,
something
nowhere to
going
go
here.
with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Oh, get
Freshman
going.
makes the stop after a short gain.
So
And that
slow.
run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough.
God,
How
slow.
important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5.
Jesus Christ.
They ruin the
Yes.
drive with a
Pass
turnover.
interference.
They bring
Absolutely.
it down, but that
What?
Great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play.
Good Lord. I don't know why my guy can't go for it.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Runs through the tackle.
There we go. Good God. Get that.
Worse, the ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. 3rd down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. Throws to the wideout. They'll make the stop about
Jesus,
3
defense.
yards short of the 1st down. Eastern Michigan
All
will
right.
be forced to punt. This will be their
Feel a
first
little
punt of
better.
the afternoon. Not
Oops.
able to pop the big return, but they've got
Okay.
the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the
That
drive
is not going to
started.
go well.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
All right.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a
Try
completion,
a
but
few
how about
things.
the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Using his feet to buy time. Makes the grab. It's
There we go.
There he goes. Ripping off a pretty
Let's-
good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Incomplete. He had to
Guys,
get rid of it
get a
before he
block.
wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Fires to the wideout.
Yep.
It's caught.
Nice job, Picottim.
Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10.
Wow, they are really all over this run.
Leaves it with the back. And
Okay,
they'll bring him down
3
now
yards
for a
is better
short
than none.
pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact.
There you
with those
go.
guards and those centers.
How is that
Line
3rd
of
and
scrimmage
inches?
And getting running backs on the ground.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They want to run this quarterback.
Oh my God. Thank
The
God.
offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And
You
it's
gotta hold on to
incomplete.
that.
If you're
You
gonna
just
take a
have
hit
to.
Like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
It's 2nd down.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? That's reeled in. It's
There we go.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? The throw.
There you go, Picottim.
Gets it past the marker for a 1st down.
This is hard going.
We will wrap up the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
All right, we're going to be okay. Where are these guys down? Down by 7, but
Now
we're
let's see
okay.
if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work.
It's just not. Got to establish some here, though.
They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop
okay.
him
It's
after
okay.
he picked up a yard. Ball's
Got to
at
stop
the
pressing
17.
R2.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snagged out of the air. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He's looking to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They'll move the wide receiver. The run up
What?
the middle,
Oh,
trying to
I threw
power to
it.
the goal line. That
Oh,
is
this is
a big
bad.
win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I threw it.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time.
There we go. What the hell?
Right
Come
with his hands.
on,
He had a
guy.
touchdown and just
Come on.
didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good.
That's not what I needed.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Eastern Michigan going fast.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground.
Wow.
Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one.
Fucking ridiculous.
The 43. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Thank you.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And they can't hook up. Going for
Defense,
the big
what are you
play on
doing?
2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second.
Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella.
Thank you.
Stopped
Christ.
right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a
might be
little
done.
too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion.
A little shovel never hurt one.
Pass is complete.
Soup all over the place.
Gives you a clean shot
Tim is
at it
throwing.
as he gets out to the 28.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest
love this
throw
play.
on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
A 1st down for the offense. The give to the back.
Ratatouille. What an animal.
He picked up 10 there.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of
Caught
scrimmage
him.
again, going tempo.
All right, we're wearing him down,
Nice gain on
guys.
that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Close to the marker, it's Moore.
Savagery.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Yep.
Took a shot as he threw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it. And
A
it'll
lot
be
of
2nd
rushing
down.
here.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback.
Oh, yeah. Let's drive this fucking down their
Now
throat.
just outside the red zone, he moves the chains. It's at the 22. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Just keep slinging it. He'll throw it.
What are you doing? Why would you throw it so
Man, is
bad?
he lucky to get that one back? Defense that close to an interception.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man
God.
has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make
I
mistakes.
can't do another.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They're in makeable field goal range, but on 4th down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down.
There you go.
Makes the grab past the marker. They make the stop at the 2, but
All
he's
right.
got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal.
There we go. Ratatouille. Aye, lobster! Pinch, 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 pinch!
And just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Finally.
The extra point puts them up by a field
13 plays. This has been
Precise, relentless
tough
execution on that 13
for me.
scoring drive.
Maybe not for you guys.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after
Up
that
through another
last
goddamn
score.
interception because of a horrible throw on that. I need Tim's
And
accuracy.
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Finds his target down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Eastern Michigan going fast. On the run.
Wow,
it's
my guy
Payne.
just got destroyed.
Cross
Jesus
the
Christ, guys.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Nice.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know
Kimbledore.
this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Motion from the back. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
There you go.
Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gonna try
There
to
we go.
pop one on the screen.
Should have made that
Didn't
tackle,
have
but
much
we're okay
room to
here.
run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll go back to work on offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it
Ratatouille.
out fast. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get it back up, and you got to communicate.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Back to pass on 2nd down.
Go, Soup.
Just a short
Get
pass
there.
to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation.
Oh, dirty
And I'm
middle
not as
screen.
predictable on a
Look at that.
And
Dirty.
he's brought down after a nice
Dirt,
gain.
dirt, 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 dirt sauce. All right, now I got it rolling a little bit.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Finds his man. It's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The short hands, it's Bell. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Thanks to grab. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Jesus,
And
come on.
that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Third down coming up.
I've run this play a lot. I
That
don't like it.
last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. It's complete.
There we go. Pakatim. The chicken. The chicken dish. Oh. Bell.
This offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage, take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit
Is this
these
dangerous?
games,
Yes.
who takes advantage
Do I
of these
care?
opportunities
No, I
in
do
the
not.
red zone, in these goal-to-go situations. Bad job on first down by this
All right.
offense.
He's brought down at the 6,
Got
but
the
the
score here.
defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking I got a little bit more than I want. So what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
They're going to throw it on 3rd
Yeah.
and goal.
Get in there.
For the goal line. They found a way to get
Well,
him the run,
I'm
but
gonna make
he
a
is
decision
stopped
here.
short, and it'll be 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Offense calls a timeout here.
Oh,
Critically
God,
important
1
to make
yard,
sure
1
they
yard.
have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Oh, dear. Yep.
Using the quick game.
Should have threw it to the outside. Wow.
Get there, a
That was big.
fourth down stop. We played 2 quarters here.
Head.
Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A lot of fourth down stops here.
Guys,
Not
looks
Greg
like we've had
Scheid.
ourselves a really entertaining first half. And yes, football is a game.
All
of
right.
inches, but
Well,
man, is
that didn't go well.
Really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that
Damn.
sustains drives and just
This is huge.
moves
I've
the
got to finish this
sticks
out. I'd be up
might be the team that
21
comes out on top today.
7. Maybe 21 nothing. Didn't score
And
the
it'll
second I
be a
gave him to.
touchback.
All right.
Ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Let's blitz this.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what of our plan of action is now moving forward. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better
Could
second.
be.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. It'll be a draw.
Knew it.
He's
All right,
brought
good.
down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up.
No more cuss words
Eastern Michigan
today.
will be forced to punt.
Vel.
Why did I say I want to screw up?
Oh, good. I want to hear it.
Everybody stays in their lanes.
Okay,
well enough,
we're
and
gonna
they stop
finish
him
this
at the
half.
31-yard line.
It's been my
Here comes
biggest
the
problem.
offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
It was there.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and knocking it away? Couldn't have done that better.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Almost intercepted. And
everything was covered.
Swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The
Man,
team makes
the
its way
offense
onto
is
the
not
field.
clicking.
Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field.
Come on.
They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. The run from the shotgun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Eagles want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go.
The awareness of you is unbelievable, linebacker. You ran past him.
Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down.
Oh my God, my defense was out of place.
At the 35, he's open.
That's just, what am I supposed to do about that?
And with that one,
Nothing.
they jump on
What?
top here in the second half.
What? Okay, I gotta finish this and then I'll read it.
Just versatility. You can see.
What? I can't do it with Mom and I. Oh, good.
Out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
Every game's gonna be a struggle this
And
year.
the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll start this drive going to the air, moving away from pressure. Gets it to the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Leaves it with
Good God.
Very
Line.
little running room, if any, and he just
Line.
hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Come on.
They're facing a 3rd down.
What am I supposed to do? Probably not the best play call, but
Wants to pass.
there.
Pocket breaking down.
That is not what I...
That football must be riveted to.
Hello?
Rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They'll give it to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Moore. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They get to the line quickly. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Brown. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do...
Got some room in under the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get the red zone of the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back, seeing the hole, exploding through, getting the long touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 10 over Western Kentucky. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's got an open man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Pulls it in. It's Alexander.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
Brings him to the open. He smashes his way through again. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Gives it on the option. Powers through the defender. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Alexander. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking for room. It's Payne. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And the Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Caught in the backfield. It's Payne. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Alexander. Still running at the 40. Running free. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Eagles.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he puts through the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Abrams. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Grab near the marker. It's Johns. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Here's a hit.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get out the pocket and go scramble and make a play. If this defense is paying attention, his feet is a big part of this game plan.
Makes the catch. It's Moore. Headed to the end zone. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Escape. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Second down as we open the final stanza. They'll try the run. Turning it on. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Eastern Michigan going fast.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
The Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hand off to the lone back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's McIntyre. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll go to the ground. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Steps away to find some room. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab. It's Bell. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished. This offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get them the ball back.
And after the extra point, the lead is now down to 4, 35-31. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Behind the line, it's Payne. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Motion from the wideout. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's John. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. What a tough break, a potential tying score nullified by the penalty, and now they'll have to see if they can get it done again. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now, it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one.
Never a doubt. That brings them to within 1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 10 over Western Kentucky. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Eagles want to move quickly.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Eagles. He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Throwing right. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Well, at this point of the game, the defense now is substituting their personnel. They've got their dime package in the game. There's a lot of DBs out there. They know this offense is going to have to throw the football to climb back in this game.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Unloads to the wideout. This one's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
And that one's incomplete.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Makes the catch. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quick release by the QB. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, that's deflating. And as a defensive guy, I was frustrated when my offense didn't come through when I needed him to. But now it's my time. I got to go make a play. I got to go force a turnover, get the ball back to my offense so we can tie or win this ball game.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Give to the running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd. There he goes. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. They go to the ground. And it's a foul on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Ball security is so important. Turnovers lose you games, and this guy has put his team in some tough spots. He fumbled last week. He's fumbled again today.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it comes down to the two-point conversion.
Well, they came up with a massive touchdown, but this next play is even bigger. You need a two-point conversion to tie this thing. There are only seconds left on the game clock. This is the play that people will point back to. If they get it, that maybe won them the game.
The last touchdown only part of the battle. Now the two-point try to tie the game. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. The two-point conversion attempt fails, and in the final seconds of this one, they still find themselves down by 2. Here's the situation. First, they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or 2. The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.